Hey guys, Zip 2001 here. We're coming from the offices of Conversation Concepts down in the Berg. Nice rainy day, so there's no bike. And where I left off before, I told you we had some new items getting ready to come in. They've come in, so I'm going to give you a look at them. And we're also I'm going to show you some ideas I have to expand the line. And we're also going to take you across the street to look at some older obsolete stuff. And I'm going to put my work email address on the bottom. If there's something that interests you, send me off an email at work and I'll answer you, and maybe we can set you up with something. So the prototypes came in from the factory. I had sent them a rough prototype. They take it from there, give me a finished prototype. We've already got back to the factory. We've already placed an order now for I think it's about 1,000 of each one. And I can't do any, these, I only have one of each, so I can't do any engraving on them yet, but that's another feature that we will have. So let me show you what we have. We have the golf ball, and it's flat, and I'm going to show you why we designed it that way. You got the football. And the camera probably doesn't do the detail justice, but I mean, these things are great. These things are great. And here's why I have them flat. Here's a baseball. So if for some reason you're a fan of a squirrel, guess what? You can get them on a baseball. But you can get any dog, cat, or animal on the baseball, football, golf ball. And I'm going to have a soccer ball and a basketball to show you. Basketball. And based on how the sales go on these, we will probably for next year introduce a tennis ball and a hockey puck. And the next step on these, and I have to wait till I've got 10 of each coming in on the next truck the beginning of June, and then the large quantities come in August. One of the things we are looking at, and I know I have the capability of doing it, just to see how they come out and look, is we're going to be able to engrave on these your pet's name to personalize it a little more. And we're going to get into that a little more in a minute. We are in the midst of changing the company. We're basically a wholesale distributor. And most of our business is done on conversationconcepts.com. That's where all our wholesalers go. We get a few retailers, not many. But our goal is we have a new company name for the retail division of the company. We have a new website in the finishing stages right now. And we're only going to offer certain products only on that retail site and sell only retail. We're trying to get out of the wholesale business and really focus on the retail business, but taking it to a different level by offering our items where you can personalize them a lot more, where you can have your pet's name on it. Something we don't offer now, but I'm going to show you some of the items that we do now, and then I'm going to show you how we look at personalize it a little more. Although I will show you, there are competitors out there. No one has the amount of breeds, cats or animals like us. No one is as detailed as us in the industry. This guy here, I mean, this is his dog. I won't know the name of the company. Here it is compared to our dog. His is plastic, cheaply made. Ours is stone resin, far more detail, more realistic in the color. His is, I don't know what insane look dog that has, but I mean, this is, look, if you want cheap, go cheap. If you want the best and the most realistic looking one, then you go with us. Some people like cheap. I've never been that way. I'd rather go with the good stuff. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff we do. I know I got stuff hanging around on my desk all the time. This is my play area. So we do this gingerbread house presently, and like I said, you can do your whatever dog, cat, or animal you want. But we wanted to take it, and like I said, the new company, and I'm going to give you the name in a little bit, we wanted to make it more personalized. So we practiced with the engraver, see what we can do. So what we're going to do on one side of the gingerbread house is you'll be able to have your dog, animal, or cat's name engraved on the gingerbread house. Just makes it a little more personal for people. And it's the same thing with our sled. We do a sled right now. Like I said, your dog, animal, or cat goes in there. This is how it is right here. And then what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to put your dog, cat, or animal name on the sled. And that's where we're really looking to change the business. No one in the business is doing it to this extreme. So we're hoping this kind of really separates us a lot more. We presently do a dog house. You can see this dog house has always gone out like this. And whatever dog, cat, or animal head you want, we just glue it in there. And this is how they go out. Well, now we'll be able to send it out with your dog, cat, or animal name. So you'll have options. You can still buy it this way here. Or for a small fee, we'll engrave the name. It's all about upselling, and that's what we want to do with our products, is upsell a little more, to personalize it a little more. And I had showed you the bones before in the last video, where I have several different designs that I did with the bones, and where you can put your pet name. Well, we sell them like this, right here. Okay, we sell them like this, and some people, the same thing, they'll have a cat head or an animal head. And this is how we sell them blank. Well, we're going to do the option where you can still have the head or the name, or we'll have the different photos, the different etchings that you can put into it. So we really want to expand it from one option where you're going to have about 7 or 8 different options on this item. Gives us a little more, it should increase the sales a little more, increase the volume of sales. What we're also going to do, I didn't glue these guys in, I just picked them up off the shelf. We do these gift boxes, same thing. Always dog, cats, and animals, whatever you want. We do the gift box in red. We do the gift box in green. That is the #1 selling gift box right here. Gift box right here, the giraffe. During Christmas, I'm probably going to sell probably close to 500 of that guy. And what we're going to do, the gift boxes, you'll be able to, like I said, engrave your pet's name. So it's all about personalizing your gift just a little bit more. Okay? And what I wanted to do with these sports, one of the reasons why too, is I flattened them. I'll take one, I just sticky dotted them on so I can pull them off if I want. What we're going to do is, as I showed you before in pen sets, you're a golf fan or whatever, you got your dog, you're a dog, you're a golfer, you want them like this, there's your custom pen set. What we do is we don't send them attached, we allow you just to attach them anyway. We'll send you some glue so you can attach them. Or, you're a big football fan, you can do that. And look, we can do whatever you want. If you want to add a plate to it, we can get a plate sent in. We can inscribe what you want inscribed on it, so on and so forth. So what we're doing is we've always sent out pen sets like this, dog, cat, or animal pen sets like this. Now we just want to up it a little more. Pick whatever sports ball we have. You can put that on there. You can put just a plaque on there if you want. You can have it engraved. Instead, if you just want it engraved, you can have it engraved in your dog this way. So it's all about adding options and giving you more to choose from. And as I stated we personalize it more. One of the things I haven't been able to sell for quite a few years, because they're a rock. All our product is stone resin, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of our big stuff is heavy, but I wanted to find a way to get these portraits where people were a little more interested in buying them again. They used to go well when we had several stores throughout different malls. That doesn't happen anymore. So what we've done, I built. Here's our portrait, and now I can do a plaque. I can do everything you want. We can adhere it here, or if you want to take it, we'll send you the part. You can adhere it here any way you want. I think we're gonna offer it this way on the site. We kind of go from there, and we're gonna see if maybe we can start moving some of these. And at different times, I'm always looking to find, because across the street I have stuff that's we've had for well over 20 years, if not more, or maybe 25, almost 30 years, some stuff. So I'm always looking to try and take an old product that isn't being sold anymore and try and put a new twist on it and sell it. So here's what I have right here. I'm going to poke myself with that. We have these with different dog heads, so they hang like this from your Christmas tree. Well, problem number one, I have about 14,000 of these across the street, and out of that 14,000 across the street, I probably have 12,000 of them that are damaged in one way or another. Which meaning the dog head falls off real easy. I could probably pull that dog head off real quick. The backing isn't real secure, or it's lost a pine cone or something on the side. So it has to be reworked. Well, I don't want to rework these anymore because they don't sell. They've been sitting over there. So I decided to come up with something different. Let me just grab, I've got them all over here. I'll grab you one up close first. We decided to incorporate an NFL helmet, and that's the Buccaneers right there, and just make it into a hanging ornament that way. I've been working with the owner for the last year and a half to get more a sports feel in our line, and that's why the football, golf ball, basketball, so on and so forth, is incorporated, with dog, cats, and animal figurines, but sports is also huge. So what better way to mix our product in with some sports items also. So this is what I came up with this here. I think it looks pretty good. So I now in the process of finding the best way to assemble these and the most cost-effective way to deassemble these and assemble these. So these are all 32 teams. This is a rough assembly. I've kind of got it down to where I'm comfortable with. And I've got the deconstruction process down. So I'm comfortable with that. I'm just going to work a little more on exact length of string, stuff like that, how it attaches. I'm still working on that. Probably, hopefully, by the end of next week, I'll have that streamlined, done. And then what I'll do is I have a few people that I know that are interested in some side work at home. So hopefully we can come out with an agreement for a certain price so they can start building my finished product because I want to have a certain amount ready to go for Christmas season. So that's where I stand on that. We have several other items I'm still working on, but it is getting there. I can't wait for these to come in and go full bore on these because these are I really like these. They look great. I think they're really going to go really well as Christmas ornaments. Then we'll branch them out into pen sets, and I've also got an idea, and that will be for a product next year with these items, because I've already got way too many products coming on board for this year where we're personalizing stuff. So that's where we stand on some new stuff. The company name now, we went back and forth on name, color, all that stuff, just trying to get some ideas. The owner came up with the name. It's catchy. It's like anything nowadays. Look, we're a dog, cat, animal figurine company. Most places are going to name their way that way. We have customers called the Animal Den, the Dog Lover Store, the Animal Shop, the Christmas Shop. You know, they all revolve around dog, cat, animals. But really, your name doesn't have to specifically say that. You look at names that are out there now of companies now. Example, Uber. Who would have known what it was? You got Netflix. You got Amazon. And when, 10 years ago, you say Amazon, most people are going to say, thinking maybe the Amazon jungle or just going, yeah, all right, whatever. But now when you say Amazon, what do you think of? Online shopping. So the business will build itself around the name. We just wanted something catchy. And being that we're a small company and we all sit together and we throw ideas out, and so the name was the owner, we all agreed on the name, that we liked the name. The design was part of the graphic arts person. The color was part of our website designer. The actual the catch for the name was something I came up with. So we all work together to build what we think is going to be right. And so what we're going to end up being is called GoFiggy.com. And what we are is, people know Conversation Concepts, where we describe ourselves as a giftware company. Well, that is kind of hard to associate with dog, cats, and animals. So one of the things I wanted to come up with was, we're a gift company. But what kind of gift company are we? Because most people will think, if we say we're a giftware company and we do dog, cats, and animal figurine, a lot of people think, well, you also must do, dog bowls or leashes or stuff like that, stuff for the animal. But that isn't what we are. We are pet gifts for people. So that's what we came up with. We're pet gifts for people. And that's really who we are and what we do. So I have a whole breakdown of the introduction to Go Figure that I worked on, and who we are, what we do. So then what I did is I built a framework on that. Then what I do is I give a copy to the owner, I give a copy to customer service, I give a copy to graphic arts, and so on and so forth, and tell them, okay, read it, get your feedback, make adjustments. They come back to me, and I adjust what we got, we talk about a little more, we go back and forth, and then we come up with a finished idea. And that's the fun part about working in a small company, is that we're all working together for the same goal. And all egos are out the door. My name that I liked wasn't picked, so be it. I like this name a lot. I like the color scheme a lot. And these right here, these are little coasters for your drink. And I have thousands of these hanging around. So I told my graphic arts person, put the name, the slogan, all that. Just do a mock-up of what we want to send out. So what we'll do is, when we're up and live and GoFigure.com is rolling, is every package that goes out is going to get one of these little coasters on top. So when they open it, they're going to get this. They're going to get a promo in there. So this isn't live right now. It will be live once the name's up. So, I figured, what the heck? I got stuff hanging around. I'm going to use it. That's always my mindset. Is find the junk I got. Shouldn't call it junk. Find the stuff I have hanging around and find a way to use it, because it does me no good sitting over there collecting dust. So that's some of the stuff we have. And I'm going to take you across the street now, and we're going to go see some more of the stuff. And then we'll end it up. So, hey, woo, let's go. Oh, yeah. We're out of order. This is a big shout out to my boys, Fixed Gear Tofali, the owner of Ruthless Vinyl, who sent me this hat and some stickers for my bike. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Check out Fixed Gear Tofali on YouTube and look for Ruthless Vinyl. He should have a link on one of his videos on it. So they custom make it. So it's my slogan, pain is delicious. Probably can't see it too well. Zip 2001. There it is. That stands for out of order. Out of order. So, woohoo. All right, we're ready to go across the street. Let's go dig up some stuff.